You definitely know our next guest, Bill Bellamy, from his famous appearances on HBO's Def Comedy Jam, his work as an MTV VJ in this very studio, and starring in movies like How to Be a Player. Did you also know that he coined the term?
I did not know that.
You didn't know? No. Before Netflix and chill, there was a term that Bill Bellamy... Booty call.
You heard how he said that?
That sounds like a lot of booty. Booty call.
Big old booty.
That's a big old booty.
You heard that right. So the New Jersey native is now bringing those laughs and party to a city near you with his top Billin Comedy Tour. Bill Bellamy joining us along with Nate B in the house. What's up?
Just a little double dose of chocolate to balance out the butterscotch.
Yeah, y'all butterscotch. There we go.
Damn, okay. Well,
no, you like caramel. You like
Thank
caramel.
you.
Right. Butterscotch.
Butterscotch over here.
Bill, what's up, baby?
Man, I'm excited to be here. You guys bringing such great energy this morning. I appreciate you having me. And I'm in the city. And it's nostalgic for me because we used to do all our MTV stuff in the studio.
Wow. So when was the last time you were in the studio?
I want to say 20 years ago, maybe.
Wow.
Yeah. So when I walked in, y'all changed everything. ain't no countdown, no TRL, no whatever. That was this. Yes, these are the studios
Young
that
Bill.
we
Look at Young Bill.
Young Bill. I mean, from Salt and Pepper to Atlanta.
What was it like? Y'all had the streets going crazy.
I think what was wonderful about coming to this studio because the kids could see us filming.
Right.
Because back then it was a big deal to be like in the background and people
Yeah.
be waiting. Yeah, see, y'all cut all that off. They shut that down. Ain't nobody waving.
Yeah.
So we would always have somebody try to be naked so they could be on the TV. So that was smart that you got rid of it. But it was very, very interactive at that time.
Yeah.
And we were the first to kind of do that, where the show was immersive. You know, you'd see the background and then you see the city. They come back to us, and I'd be standing there, you know, talking to. I interviewed Beyonce in here.
What?
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, it just popped back in my head. It was Destiny's Child.
Yeah.
And they were brand new. So wait, whoa, 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 yo, yo.
Yeah.
That's
Bill,
it.
Bill.
Yeah.
What was that?
Whoa.
Whoa.
No.
No.
Yeah, you throwing me off.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Saying no.
Yeah. See, we all having a flashback.
That's right.
So they were one of the hottest new girl bands at the time.
Yeah.
And I remember interviewing her, and I think she was probably like 17, 18. I was like, how did you know you wanted to be a star so early in your life? And she was like, I just always knew I would be famous. And I was like, man, I didn't know I was going to
Look at her now.
I thought I was going to be a garbage man or something. I didn't know.
Well, I want to get to your tour in a second, but let's stay on Beyonce.
Yes.
What do you think about her new tour?
Cowboy
and
Carter.
Cowboy Carter, Blue Ivy on stage, her daughter Rumi.
I think Beyonce is phenomenal. I think her longevity, her talent speaks for her longevity, right? And the most interesting thing about her, she just keeps evolving.
Yeah.
So you're getting a new Beyonce. It's just like she changed the outfit, she becomes something else. But also, too, it's like she finally got her Grammy, finally got and the country album was banging.
Banging.
I wasn't expecting. I was like, I didn't know she was gonna be able to do it. You know what I'm saying? All the girls wearing the boots and little shorts and stuff. I didn't know it was gonna happen. But
She brought the Daisy Dukes back.
Yeah, she brought Daisy Dukes back. You probably got you about 8 pair. You look like you in the Beehive. You look like you're part of the Beehive.
I am
Thank you. But you know how much pressure it is if your mama Beyonce and
I know. Can you
and you
imagine?
can't dance? You got, Blue Ivy, thank God, she is so talented as well.
She is.
But she was out there with her mama looking like a baby virgin. She doing everything. I said,
killing it.
wow.
This is what people are going to be getting when they come to see you in the Top Billin Tour. But let me ask you, so we were talking about the Shador
Speaking of talented families.
That's right, talented families. You're Deion Sanders' son, and you go in the fifth round?
Fifth round.
What do you
At
think?
one point, was expected to go in the
Like
first round,
first
maybe
round.
even first overall.
Yeah.
What do you think about it?
I think what Deion would say, the devil's so busy. No, anyway. It was such a dramatic NFL draft for me, right? I have never watched 6 rounds in my life. Right. I was watching it like Shador was my son. Come on, baby. Come on. Another round? Oh, okay. We'll go get
It's like the conclave.
Literally, I was like Uncle Sanders.
Yeah. Right.
I'm sitting there, man. I'm like, when is this boy gonna get drafted? Would he not get drafted? Because we didn't know.
We didn't know.
I've never seen it go on that far for somebody that was a top draft.
Then when he got drafted, you celebrated.
Boy, did he?
Yeah.
Did he?
He was doing
Did
his
they?
thing.
I actually want to get drafted. I believe we should get drafted, Nate.
As grown men?
As grown men, like just for being great dads and stuff. Like we need something like that. Thank you.
Okay, I'd be
baby.
down for that.
You appreciate my work.
Yeah.
But remember, this brother has been drafted.
Yeah,
I know.
I mean, this brother has
I'm
been
just
drafted.
saying,
But
for normal people
Tell
like
us about the top Billin tour before we go.
Okay, before we go, Top Billin is what it is. It's like the best of the best. I'm bringing like 90s nostalgia, like the music. I'm bringing special guest comedians. I'm doing surprise pop-ups on everybody.
And it's clean. You
And
don't
it's
like
clean.
perform blue.
No,
like,
no, no.
which is
It's a
like-
fun time. And like some of the artists that I'm gonna bring out, I think people are gonna be like, oh! And I want it,
Like
and it's
what,
gonna
Sinbad? Like who?
like some musical artists.
Oh, okay.
Intrigue.
Okay.
Well, we appreciate you, man. And for the #1 draft pick of one of the greatest comedians of all time, Bill Bellamy!
Let them know. Let them know.
Here's
Bill
your draft
Bellamy,
pick.
Yes. Thank you so much for being
you.
here. Tickets for the Top Billin Tour are on sale right now. And up next, CBS Mornings deals.
Let's go! Yeah! Woo! I knew I could do it, Daddy. I knew I could.